What's going on, guys? Mike O back with another mail day recap. Got a few different things that came in the mail today to share with you. Got an order from 4 Sharp Corners. Got the results of a group break I did. Also, a trade has come in and a small purchase from a fellow YouTuber. So, got all that to show off. After I'm done showing the cards, I'll briefly talk about some of my 2018 collector goals. I've seen a lot of people in the community have talked about this and a lot of awesome goals out there. So, it's a video I've wanted to make. Haven't had a chance until now, so let me share that with you once I show this stuff off. So this is from 4 Sharp Corners. Picked up a few cards, some cool stuff for the collection, some stuff I've wanted to get. They ran a sale last week. I mean, they have sales every week, but last week's was a little higher percentage off, so decided to take a look and picked up some stuff. First up, a 1993 Donruss Dale Murphy card. So I'm sure the Murph will like that one. You know, not a high value card at all, but it's cool for the collection. Always liked Dale Murphy, and this was really cheap. Honestly, it's Gem 10 and it was probably $4, $5. It was crazy cheap. Picked up a few cool Griffies for the collection. This one is, what's this, 2000 Upper Deck Ovation. I always like the Upper Deck Ovation cards. They're really cool looking, and this was neat. I just remember what a big deal it was when he got traded to the Reds. I mean, his career was never the same once he left Seattle, but still, that's a pretty cool one. And that, again, was really cheap, and it caught my eye, so I picked it up. This one just grabbed because it's just an amazingly beautiful card. I collect Allen and Ginters, preferably with an autograph on them, but, you know, I collect the base as well. And this is Gem Mint 10 Griffey. Just an unbelievably awesome card. 2012. Look at that sucker. That would be absolutely amazing signed. So, you know, maybe at some point I'll get a Griffey on a Ginter. Not expecting that anytime soon, but you never know. Got a Harper rookie here. 2010 Topps Screaming. I guess they made a couple different versions. And picked this one up. This is, I want to say it's probably a Series 2 card. Gem 10. Harper stuff is not cheap, but it's not crazy expensive. And I've been meaning to pick up a rookie for a while. That's not necessarily the number one on my list, but I thought it was a decent price, so grabbed that. Picked up a few Rob Gronkowski rookies. Here's the Score rookie. That's Gem 10. So, decent card, kind of your typical Score card. I would like to get a Topps Chrome Refractor at some point, but eventually. And picked up the base Topps. That's pretty neat. Gem 10. Gronkowski, you know, obviously an amazing player and just a popular player, a real character out there, and, you know, has had incredible success. He's well on his way to being a Hall of Famer. You know, if he can stay healthy for a few more years, I don't see why he shouldn't be able to do that. And finally picked up a few Brady rookies, just some cheap ones. They had a decent sale on some of them, so I just picked up a few that caught my eye. 2005 Topps. I guess it's a throwbacks insert. So that's a Gem 10. National Chiclet. I really like this product for baseball more so than football, but picked that up. Gem 10. It's a pretty cool card. It's not my favorite. The baseball ones are pretty awesome, though. Finally, this is from 2011 Panini Rookies and Stars. Again, it was just another cheap one, and Brady stuff is usually, a lot of it, PSA 10 stuff is really high, so got that at a pretty fair price. So whenever I see the cheaper Bradys, I just scoop them up. They're awesome for the collection. Like having them slabbed, and that's what I got from 4 Sharp Corners, so not a bad purchase. I never buy anything overwhelming from them. I find that you can get some really good deals from them on some stuff for your PC, but I don't usually see incredible deals on any of the really hot players. They don't have a lot of the brand new stuff at all. So it's good for filling in pieces for your collection, but I don't think it's necessarily the #1 source. But again, there's definitely cool stuff you can pick up. Here's a little stack of Phillies I got. This is from Bowman's Best. Jumped into a group break on sportsboxbreaks.com and did all right. Didn't do exceptional or anything, but added some fills. I did open a decent amount of this product. I love it. I think it's awesome. But this is the Baseball America insert. I don't know how many of these made it. They seem like they made a million of them. That's a Dylan Cousins. Here's a look at the base. Jorge Alfaro. Camera probably won't do these great justice. Here is, well, that's another one of those. All right, here's the atomic refractors. I'm a big fan of the atomics in Bowman's Best. The base ones are decent. You can see a lot of shine on that. The inserts, the best cuts inserts, atomic refractors, are probably my favorite insert of the year. There is a Rhys Hoskins in the product. I'd love to pick one of them up. Jim Thome, and a few other awesome players. Here's a regular refractor. Regular refractors are kind of tough because the cards are so dark. I mean, you can see some shine in there, but it's not overwhelming. That's Adam Hazley, Phillies #1 pick last year. Here is the regular best cuts. The regular inserts for best cuts are all refractors. They're incredible as well, but the atomics are even better. That's a Dylan Cousins. Here's a Mickey Moniak atomic in the Baseball America cards. So Rhys Hoskins, Baseball America. Just trying to show you guys a few of the highlights. And that's about it. Just some more base and inserts. So Bowman's Best, you know, they're not incredibly expensive. They're not cheap either, but if you're hankering for some baseball product, I don't think Bowman's Best is a bad product to open a box or two of. A lot of nice stuff. Here's the one auto I hit. It is Adam Hazley, Phillies first round pick. So not a bad card. Don't mind it. You guys will enjoy the look of it a lot more now that it's focused up. So, not bad there. Like I said, didn't do incredible, didn't do bad, added some PC stuff. So, that's one of the positives about group breaks is you can add some stuff to your collection. You can have the thrill of watching the break and then add some stuff to your collection if you get into the right type of break. All right, next up, we've got a trade coming in. Got a whole stack of Allen and Ginters from Jose over on Facebook. He actually just recently joined the Facebook group for grading, possibly the marketplace as well. And we were talking, he had this stuff posted on a group, and I just said, hey, I collect Ginters, I'm interested, and we ended up working out a trade. So he sent some of these common Ginters. I'll show them off quick. These are guys, you know, not big names, but I'm always adding Ginters. Edwin Jackson, James Loney, Juan Pierre. If anyone has a Juan Pierre signed Ginter in his Phillies uni that they put out, well, at this point, probably like 7 years ago, let me know. Looking for one of them. I've tried a few times to get one signed. Haven't gotten it done. It was another James Loney, Will Venable, Juan Pierre again, Kyle Blanks. I know Juan Pierre is a good signer too. I just have failed to get him, and a Chase Headley. So those were just common ones. The two bigger ones, and they're not huge. This is a Todd Frazier, obviously well-known, very good signer for years. I got him on a Ginter before, but did not get him on 2013, which I'm a big fan of. I think I might have even gotten him as a White Sox, but that's cool. And then this one I got, which I will be sending off to get slabbed, CC Sabathia. Now, Sabathia has had himself a fantastic career. His stuff does not go for a ton. I've seen some slab stuff pretty cheap of his, auto-wise. But I've been trying to get a Ginter. I've actually sent to him a few times TTM. So when I was able to get this one, I said, you know what, that's a sweet card. Definitely happy to have it. Have some good memories and bad memories of him in the postseason. Phillies beat his Brewers back in the day. And I enjoyed that on the run to the World Championship in 2008. But he was actually on the Yankees in 2009 when the Phils lost. But CC's had himself a good career. So those are the trades. And then had a purchase from Jack's Graphs. Awesome guy. Check him out on YouTube. Jack's Graphs 904. Chris, thank you, sir, for the sale. He is selling off some IP autographs, and I bought 2 of them, and then he sent 2, 4, 5 extras. So unnecessary, but appreciate it. We got Ricardo Pinto on the Chrome Chrome looks awesome in person, probably a little dark on camera. Sent a Jalen Ortiz and a Zach Eflin. I don't know why this camera wants to keep focusing on the back. Eflin. The Roman Quinn. Andrew Knapp, Phillies backup catcher, so those are both nice. And then I bought these two. Cornelius Randolph, which I jumped on and bought, and then I remembered I'm pretty sure I already have one of those signed. Randolph was a first-round pick a few years ago. He really hasn't developed much. He's probably a long shot to end up making the team at any point, but we'll see. Still young. And this was the main purchase, Scott Kingery, who is one of the Phillies prospects who really had a good year last year at AA and AAA. I fully expect him to be in the big leagues this year. There's little doubt in my mind, pending health, that he'll make the team at some point. And then, you know, I think he has a shot to be a really good major league player. So that is a nice purchase there. So again, Chris, thank you so much. If you guys think Jack Scraffs sounds familiar, it's probably because he hooked me up big time last year. Absolutely helped me out so much during spring training. And I still appreciate all those great cards, those great Phillies autographs you helped add to the collection. So that's what I have for the mail today, guys. So I appreciate you checking that out. In terms of goals for collecting 2018, everyone's got really organized goals and stuff, and I don't. I mean, I'm just looking to continue to enjoy the hobby. I think we can all catch up. We can all get caught up in, you know, buying and blindly collecting stuff, and you can overdo it. And, you know, I obviously love adding stuff to the collection, but it's still about the enjoyment, the fun. If you're not having fun with it, then it's probably not worth doing. That's why I'm looking forward to the National this year. It's in Cleveland, Ohio. It's my intention to go. Of course, I don't have anything locked, any locked plans, but in my mind, I'm planning on going. I do have to talk to a few people about coordinating some stuff with that, but that will be an incredible amount of fun. Last year was, you know, 3 or 4 of the highlight days of the year for me. Just an absolute blast last year. And, you know, I look forward to that again this year. In terms of pickups, you know, I do have a few things in mind. I really need to jump on the Tom Brady bandwagon and get a few cards back in the collection. I really want to pick up a 2000 Bowman, a 2000 Upper Deck, and I'd love to pick up a 2000 Metal Universe at some point, but obviously Brady stuff is kind of through the roof right now. And, you know, I realistically know I'm never going to own a Gem Mint 10 of those products or those cards, but, you know, PSA 9 would be really nice. So those are on my list, and I'm definitely taking a look. The Mike Trout Topps Update Rookie, obviously a classic card. Missed the boat on that, and it's just kind of continued to go up a bit. So that's another one I'd really, really like to pick up this year if I get the opportunity. And I do want to add some vintage to the collection. I love vintage. I really want to add some. The reason I haven't jumped in on it is I'm so invested in so much of the modern stuff, and I know it's a slippery slope when you start buying things and you can get caught up in it. So vintage-wise, I would like to slowly pick up a few cards for the collection. I want to add some sort of Mickey Mantle to the PC. I want to add a Jackie Robinson. I want to add a Roberto Clemente. I want to add a few select players, and that's kind of my goal for it. Basically, is to pick maybe one card from each Hall of Famer that's really nice, really cool, and semi-affordable. So those are sort of my goals for some pickups for this year. I'd also like to pick up a Julian Edelman autograph. I've been looking at his autographs for the last couple years. He doesn't sign much stuff, and his autograph is ridiculously expensive. I kind of thought this year it'd come down a little bit with him not even playing due to the injury. Not at all. His stuff's insane. So, you know, obviously a Brady autograph is on the list too, but again, insanely expensive. So the things I want to pick up are not cheap, but obviously, as always, I'm looking to just add to my current collections. I'll pick up Phillies cards. I will pick up Patriots cards. I will pick up just rookies of players I like. I'll continue to grade stuff, add to the Ginter PC. I'm just full steam ahead, I guess, with the collecting and collection. Obviously, at some point, you got to kind of take some breaks during the year and not consistently buy, but definitely looking to continue to pick stuff up and add quality to the collection. So, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate you watching as always, and have a great one.